Here are 14 tips that will make you a better Roblox BedWars player. Before we begin, make sure you guys like and subscribe with post notifications turned on for more tips. With that, see you in the video. Tip number 1. When you're getting chased and you're in a bad situation, tower up. By towering up, it lets you analyze the situation even more, and if someone's chasing you, you can easily block them off or hit them off their own tower with a bow or a sword. Tip number 2. If your opponent has towered up and you want to climb up the tower, do exactly what I do. You can do two things. You can either climb up the tower like this, or you can just twist around to make it harder for your opponent to block you off. Another way is that if their opponent thinks that you'll twist around, you can always go backwards and then block them off. Tip number 3. Let's say you're out of blocks and you need to climb up this tower. You can use this shift lock method that'll make you climb up towers easily. So first, you just want to spam spacebar and you want to spam control when you're falling down, like this. Tip number 5. Let's say you're stranded on top of the tower and you want to fall down quickly. For the first way, you can just simply jump off the tower and hold the top of your window so that you lag and you don't take no fall damage. The second way is that you can simply just drop off, block, drop off, block, drop off, block, and repeat until you hit the ground. The third way is that if you have a Uzi kit, void regen, or jade hammer, you just simply use your dash right at the bottom. Then you will avoid taking fall damage entirely. Tip number 5. Learn how to defend your bed quickly. Let's say someone's rushing your bed and you don't have blocks on. All you have to do is practice this routine. You can defend your bed easily in 2 seconds. Tip number 6. If someone drops TNT, you can use a bow to knock the TNT off, or you can use snowballs. You could also do some funny stuff like this. Tip number 7. Let's say they have a huge defense around their base and you want to break the bed. All you have to do is go on top or the side, break a couple blocks, and trap yourself in. Then you have free access to the bed and no one else can kill you. Tip number 8. So on certain maps, the bed is actually closer to the edge, and when it is, you could do a trick like this. Hang off the edge, block yourself in like this, and easily break the bed. Here's tip 8.5. You could use this glitch to make it impossible for the enemy to kill you. So all you have to do is build the frame, go like this, and just place another block under you. Then you can easily break the bed. Just be careful though, they can easily suffocate you by placing a block right here. So it is important that you block off the back. Tip number 9. Let's say you just blocked yourself in, right? And you want to get out. If you have a spare Taylor pearl, all you have to do is look at the ceiling, throw the Taylor pearl, and you're out. Tip number 10. Let's say you just spawned in and you want to climb this tower. Normally, you would just spam blocks until you get to the very top. However, this costs way too many wool blocks. An alternative is that you can block up every 2 blocks. So for example, all you have to do is spam jump, look at the wall, and just do it every 2 blocks. Instead of using all of this wool, I only use 5. Tip number 11. If you're losing a fight, make sure you run away. There are multiple ways to run away, and you have to make sure you master them all. For example, when you're being chased, you can simply tower up on the bridge and walk backwards. If the opponent tries to tower up as well, they'll get stuck like this and you can easily suffocate them. Tip number 12. If you're running away and you have a spare fireball, you can do what's known as a fireball boost. All you have to do is point at the ground and you'll be launched far away while your opponent is launched backwards. Tip number 13. Before you play ranked, make sure you warm up your clicking. It's very important that you warm up everything so that you're at the best of your abilities whenever you play ranked. And for my last tip, make sure you have fun. If you're bored of this game, if you don't like this game, then you won't be improving. So make sure you're having fun or else you'll never improve. And with that, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.